I think the watch in here will actually blow your mind, and I think the company itself is quite amazing. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Chase, and this is All Things Random, mostly watch reviews with some random stuff sprinkled in between. If you're here, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything, but it really does help. Also, hit the notification bell. I have videos coming out all the time. So, without any further ado, the facts up front, then my opinion at the very end. Now, this is going to be my first Phobos that I've actually ever looked at on this channel. Over 800 videos, and this is the first one. Now, Phobos did send this to me, and I don't have to send it back, but I'm going to give you my honest opinion. Now, this specifically is the mother of pearl, which I probably won't wear, but if you have a lady friend in your life, then this may be right up your alley. Now, the first thing that we're going to talk about is the case. I mentioned in a previous video that I love how micro brands now are doing these type of travel cases. This is way better than the display box of the ultra luxury because, get a hand on this, because we all travel with more than just one watch. We all travel with at least two. So it's nice that you have a beautifully done travel case that you can put your second watch in, or your third, or whatever you're taking with you. Now, today we are looking at this. This is the Phobos Voyager GMT 100 meter PY058E. Now, this thing is, again, a mother of pearl dial, which is why I think this is a great ladies' watch. Now, men can wear mother of pearl, but generally, it's just not up their wheelhouse. That being said, this is a slightly larger watch, but in today's world of 2025, a large watch actually looks very good on a lady. Now, the diameter of this watch is 39 millimeters in diameter. The lug to lug or overall footprint is going to be 45. The thickness is slightly thicker on this watch at 13.2, and the lug width is going to be 20 millimeters. There's a few things that I like about this watch. One is the ceramic bezel, which is a true GMT bezel. It is a 24-click bi-directional bezel. So this $400, it's $399, this $400 watch from a wonderful micro brand actually is doing the right thing. So many times do we see these GMT movements, this is an NH34 GMT movement, in watches that are dive style watches that just have a unidirectional 120-click dive bezel, but that's clearly not the correct bezel for the watch. Not only that, but it is a ceramic bezel, which means it's going to last a lot longer. It's going to look great for basically ever, and it's loomed. Now, the case itself is 316L stainless steel. You can see it is brushed all the way around, and it goes into this multi-linked, multi-finished bracelet. It goes from 20 millimeters, tapers down to 18 millimeters. I haven't removed any links yet, so this is the size that you would get. It is very big and can fit most wrists. Now, one of the things I like the most is the clasp. It comes down to a proper milled clasp, double pusher, but it's not just that. It's the on-the-fly micro adjustment that I love so much. There's a small button on the back you depress, and this micro adjusts on the fly. Now, if a $400 watch can do that, why doesn't other Swiss watch brands do that? God bless Grand Seiko. Put a micro adjustment clasp on your bracelet. On the top, it is a double domed piece of sapphire crystal with 3 layers of air coating on the underside. Inside, like I already mentioned, is the NH34 screw down crown. Again, 100 meters of water resistance, which means this is a perfect everyday watch. Hand winding, hacking, as you see here on the second hand. I pulled it to the furthest position so that I can do the time functionality. Everything functions just fine. If I push it in, pull out once, I have two things. I have either the date change right here at the 6 o'clock position, or the other way is going to be the GMT. So this isn't a true GMT. It's more of a slaved 24-hour hand, but that's just what you're going to see at a more affordable price point. I've only seen one other watch brand actually do a true GMT, and that affordable watch was almost $700. So with the affordable watches, you're going to get more of a slave hand, but it still acts as a secondary time zone. Very solid in its functionality. Does have a screw down case back. It does have, if you can see them here, quick release spring bars on the bracelet so you can remove it and toss something like a shameless plug, a chase strap on this watch. Link down below, my own personal watch strap company. What really says the most about this watch is going to be its mother of pearl dial, and we'll do some macro shots here. The mother of pearl dial is extremely beautiful. All mother of pearl dials are beautiful. Never one is the same as another because pearl is a naturally occurring thing, even if it's done man-made. All the designs, all the patterns are going to be randomized and slightly different. Mother of pearl is beautiful, but again, I am a traditional guy, and I think this would be a great ladies' watch. If you like mother of pearl, then get it. But for me, I like the ladies' watch. Applied indices all the way around, beautiful sword hands. You can see the applied indices and the sword hands are in gold, which looks great, contrasting that mother of pearl and white all the way around it. Now inside is BGW9 Swiss Super Luminova on the indices, on the hands, and on this bezel. Phobos logo just below the 12. Automatic GMT just above the 6. Even the date window is bordered in the same gold as the rest of the indices. Honestly, this watch is quite lovely. Now, I've said in the past that this is my first Phobos watch, and I'm extremely happy with it so far. They, of course, have been on my radar as an affordable watch reviewer, and I'm happy that I get to review this one. Sadly, this is not going to be one that stays in my collection. I'm going to talk to my wife simply because of the mother of pearl. It's just not my thing, but this thing offers a lot of value. Especially for the price point of around $400. Now, some people are going to argue that the NH34 Seiko movement shouldn't be in a watch that's $400. Well, I have another watch review of a Venezianico Arsenale. Now, that is not going to be their GMT. However, the Venezianico, their GMT has the same NH34 movement in it, and that watch is more than twice as much as this watch. So I think you're getting a lot of value for your watch. Now, the only gripe that I have, other than the mother of pearl, because it's not as manly as I'd like, but if you like mother of pearl, it's your thing, is the thickness of this watch at 13.2. Now, could they have slimmed it down slightly by using a slightly slimmer case? Sure. The actual NH34 movement is not that thick, so it could have been slimmed up by 1 or 2 millimeters. I do like the double dome sapphire crystal. I also love the 100 meters of water resistance, so this is a great watch, a great everyday watch, specifically because of the 100 meters of water resistance. You can swim in the ocean, jump in a pool, it's not going to bother you, or wear this every single day. Now, I've already said it over and over again in the video. There's only a couple things that I don't like about this watch, but they're offering a lot of value, in my personal opinion. Now, I like the fact they did the mother of pearl dial, but to me, again, that's more feminine, so I look at more towards the ladies' end, and at 39 millimeters, it's not overly large, and in today's world, anywhere from 36 to 40 millimeters, women wear constantly. So if you want to pick this up for your wife, I would say that it's a great choice. Another thing that I don't like is the thickness. I already mentioned that. I think it should be probably around 12 millimeters. Doesn't need to be over 13 at 13.2. But that can easily be overlooked because when you look at something like a Tudor Black Bay that's over 14, that just seems like a skyscraper on your wrist. Now, one of the things I do love about this watch is that micro adjustment clasp. Not sure why everybody doesn't hop on board of the micro adjustment on the fly clasps, but I'm seeing them more and more, and I'm extremely happy about that. One of the watches, it's a very niche luxury watch brand that I just picked up that I mentioned in the video before this of why watch guys are also car guys. I put a little hint that I bought a luxury watch integrated bracelet. One of the things I don't like is the fact that the bracelet itself wears loose on my wrist, but it does have a silicone bracelet that I'm going to wear instead, or a FKM rubber strap I'm going to wear instead because of the bracelet. And that's because of something like not having an on-the-fly micro adjustment clasp. That watch is $2,600. This watch is $400, and it still is leaps and bounds above where some luxury watch brands fail. These include Tissot, Hamilton, and I could name a lot. That being said, I love the fact that they put a micro adjustment on the fly clasp on this watch. Hat tip, head nod, really great for the consumer. Now, they do offer a lot of different variants, not just this mother of pearl. This is just what they sent me. So they offer a lot of variants. I would recommend going over and checking out their lineup. I think they have a lot of good watches. Again, I've known Phobos for a very long time. I like watches. I like watches too. And Just One More Watch has done a lot of Phobos. I've seen them for years. Again, over 800 videos. This is the first one. I'm happy I was able to do the Voyager GMT. I think it's a lot of value for a buck. And, well, we'll just leave it there. Anyway, if you're still here, I'm Chase, all things random, mostly watch reviews. I got a lot of stuff coming out in the future. Do me a favor, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.